Who else is in the box? Guys, if you want the box, let me know, guys.
Please don't come in giving us false accusations, guys.
Can I make a point? And I hope
sandwich.
Right, can I make a point? And I hope Hungry Guy is still in your chat when I'm saying this. This man does not have the rights to have an opinion on anybody, considering what he said in regards to a woman that was a victim. I know he sits here and says he never questioned her, but he made a statement in Top Girls Live stating that she should never have put herself in the position where she went to the pub to see her victim. He stated that. He said she was to blame for bumping into the woman in the pub. He is disgusting. That man does not deserve a platform.
I didn't know he said that.
Hope he's in the chat and listening. 100%
He said to me, he said to me, all he said was, she shouldn't put it on here and just leave it with the police because it's so she don't ruin a police case or something like that. That's what he said.
That's lies. I was in the box. I called him out. I called him a disgusting human being. He 110% said it.
He's in the box. Hey,
you're a disgrace, you Hungry Guy.
Yeah, so what did I say? I said she shouldn't go to the pub.
You said she should never have put herself to be in the position to be in the pub where she's seen the guy.
No, Top Girl said why should she see the guy when she's out in public and stuff like that? And she went to the pub and she saw the guy. That's why she came and did the post and put the post out there. So I said, okay, that's not a reason for you to put a post out there. If you're going to put the post out there, put it out there. If you're going to a pub,
you're a liar. You said she should have protected herself and never went to the pub, so she put herself in the position.
Okay, can I ask you a question? How would she have known he was in the pub?
Exactly. How would she have? But you made the comment saying she should never have gone to the pub.
No, but why would I make a comment if it doesn't
Angie,
make any sense?
I promise you, go onto your FYP and type it in, and that video will come up where he states that she should never have put herself in that position.
Jimmy, can you share it to her?
If you can find it, please bring it up.
No,
because I never said that. There was context behind that.
Guy, what did you mean by whatever you were trying to say about the pub? Then what was your
so I was trying to say, what's it called? Top Girl was saying the reason why she put the she went public about it because she went to the pub and she saw the guy there. So she was like, the police aren't doing anything because he's still out. Okay, so I would like, okay, well, that's not really a reason to go and make it public and stuff like that. She would have known he would have been out anyway because she would have been told if he would have been arrested. Okay, so going to a pub, doesn't make any sense. Okay, and then Top Girl twisted it and said, oh, so you're saying she should have never gone to the pub in the first place? I was like, no, I'm not saying she shouldn't have gone to the pub. Okay, and it doesn't even make any sense. She would have never known.
You said she should never have put herself in that risk.
Kimmy,
that was your word. You're a liar. I was in the box, Hungry Guy. Why are you lying?
Okay, Kimmy, put your money where your mouth is. I'm willing to pay £500 right now if you can find me the clip where I said that.
When are you going to do the talent show? I want to go into the talent show. Sorry for him.
No, you can find it.
All right, Mama 3. I'm sorry. I'll mute while you're speaking, Mama 3.
In the next 4 weeks or so, I don't know yet.
Because I want to come on, but this conversation is too much for me. I need to drop.
Yeah, I'll drop you, Mama.
Thank you.
Okay, Mama. Bye.
Bye. Thank you,
sweetheart.
And also, what you're saying doesn't make any sense because why would I say she shouldn't have gone to the pub? Because she would have never known he was in the pub. So why would I say to her she should have never gone to the pub?
I don't know.
Somebody, please, I beg, somebody, please, find that clip and tag Angie in it.
What account do you want tagging in, Angie?
I'll have to look. Either this account or Delusive _ FYP.
Do you know where it is, Kimmy?
It's on Blaster FYP. Somebody's just put it in the comments. Please play it. I beg you, please play it because this man said she put herself at risk.
Can someone tag Delusive
How would she put herself at risk? She would never know. How would she have known he was in the pub?
That was a question you were asked on live. How would she have known? How did she put herself at risk, Hungry Guy? You answered that question because it was your statement that said it. You're disgusting.
No, you're twisting it, Kimmy.
I'm not
twisting it, and what you're saying doesn't make any sense.
For everybody to see.
Okay, so I randomly said she should have never gone to the pub.
Like you,
okay, because he was there.
Can I just ask, Hungry Guy, so what did you mean? Because I got lost when you were explaining. So what did you mean when you were talking about the pub? And what was your
right? Top Girl said the reason why she went public is because she went to the pub and she saw the guy there. That's literally what Top Girl said. So I was like, well, that's not really a good enough reason for you to go public about it, because if you saw him, you would have known he would have been out anyway. Okay, so like, yeah, that's not a reason.
Oh, so
Okay,
are
and
you
then Top Girl
basically saying
twisted
that
it.
that's not a reason to go on TikTok and show the video? Should like, I think I
Yeah,
know what
you
you're trying
shouldn't
to
go
say.
public, like,
I'm
what's
not
it
being
called? Yeah,
funny, Hungry
before the
Guy.
police
That's
have
what
come there.
happened to me. I
So
went
Top Girl
public.
twisted it and said,
You're
"Oh, you're
lying.
saying she should
You
have
are
never gone to the
lying.
pub." And then I said, "Okay, well, what do you mean now? She should have never gone to the
But the
pub?"
thing is, oh, Hungry
Okay,
Guy, she might have been a
she
bit
would have
triggered when
not
she's saying
known
him.
he was at the pub.
You're
No one
lying.
told her he was at the pub. So
You're
why would I
lying.
say she should have never gone to the pub? No
You're
one would have
lying.
known he would
You
have been
said,
there.
your exact words were, she put herself at risk by going to the pub. So in theory, you victim blamed. You blamed that girl for bumping into her rapist because the police didn't stand up and do what they needed to do.
Why would I
They
blame
were
her for
taking them-
bumping into her
Shut up and let me
rapist?
speak.
No,
It
why
had
would I?
taken them
What? That doesn't
7
make any
minutes to
sense.
watch that video, not piss in 3 weeks. You're a disgrace of a human being. You need to take a long, hard look at yourself in a mirror. You're disgusting. It's people like you that are the reason why women do not come forward and speak about what happens to them.
Wow, so you're putting all that on me. Okay.
One day that
When what
nothing
you said
like
doesn't make
ever
any,
happens
doesn't
to
make any
somebody
sense.
you're related to.
So are
Guys,
you
please
Doesn't
basically
make
saying,
any
Hungry Guy,
sense.
that
Timmy, you're not
seeing him
smart.
in the pub, wasn't it like there was, why did she have to go public because she's seen him in the pub? Why didn't she
I
not
don't
maybe
have a
go
clue,
public
guys.
after
Can I
1 or
just
2
say I
weeks?
didn't see the live,
Do you understand? This doesn't make any sense.
I'd go public if I seen him in the pub and the police hadn't done anything. I'd definitely go public because I'd be warning women around him that this guy is who he is.
And so I
Did you
think what
not
Hungry
know
Guy was
what
trying to say,
industry
Ange,
this
is
is?
that
Women are
he
around.
was trying to say that why did it take for her to see him in the pub to go public? You know, because I think it was like 3 weeks. Why did she wait like 2 weeks? I'm not sticking up for it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that like
Not what you said. People are
maybe
tagging
she's
me in
triggered
it.
it. Like maybe when she's seeing him actually enjoying
Oh, well,
himself, in the
someone's
pub, that's triggered
tagged
her.
me, tagged you on FYP, so I've got the video here, so we can stop arguing, guys, and
Play
see
it,
what
please. Play it.
And don't play clips, Andy. Play it from the part where it actually
Oh, I
starts.
don't know what someone has sent me, so one sec. Give me a sec. Who sent me it? Guys, someone said they sent me it. Who sent me it?
Lynn or something, I think, said it.
I don't have it.
Just Lynn, you got me in the shit earlier with Janet.
I can't find it, guys, but
Oh, Robin, which account did you tag her in? Was it at Delusive Angie 40 or was it the Delusive FYP?
Honestly, I've got no reason to lie. I was in that box. I had a full argument with this guy about what he said in that box.
Kimmy, I never spoken to you in that box.
I was in Top Girl.
I don't remember speaking to you in that box.
I was the one that was calling you a disgusting human being. I was the one telling you were a disgrace to humankind.
Okay, if I'm a disgrace to humankind, why am I saving lives every single day?
guys, can someone got the
Tell me,
video to
Kimmy.
send
Go
it
on
to
then.
me, please?
What do you do, Kimmy? Okay, tell me something good about your life.
I'm ex-military.
Okay, you've come here
I'm
in all this hate on me.
I am
Okay,
not.
let's hear about you.
I am
What is
ex-
good about your life?
I'm ex-military.
Angie's trying to
I
get
am
the-
ex-military.
Oh, I've got
Hungry
it,
guy,
guys.
hungry guy.
Guys, I've got it. I've got the video, and I don't know if it's the right one, but I will play it. Okay.
Oh,
Play it, please.
hang on. Hungry guy, the way you talk to women is disgusting, but yeah? Calm it down
Right,
now.
boy, we want to listen to the video, please.
I don't know if this is original, but here we go.
The case move forward. Right. Okay, they can't just arrest them if they don't. They need to formulate the questions of the interview so they know what's going on. They need to know. Yeah, they can't just arrest someone for the sake of arresting them. So I'm saying she should have waited for the police to do their bit. That's exactly what I said.
Right, so first and foremost, yeah, the fact that it took them 3 weeks, yeah, to arrest the guy, if they even did have a conversation with him, yeah, but then it took 24 hours to get her to remove all of those videos down, yeah, in protection of this. I just woke up, so you have to bear with my words, yeah. But the fact that 3 weeks it took to speak to the guy, and then it took 24 hours.
Yeah, that's the right video. It was before that, wasn't it? It's not the one. Yes, people saying it's not the right video. So, yeah, guys.
Hungry guy. I'm ex-military and I'm a mother to 2 children. So I've done my bit for the community.
Well,
been
I'm not a woman, so I
serving
can't
my
use having
country.
children as a like badge of honor. So I'm sorry.
But I'm ex-military. I've done my bit for the community. So shut your face. Him that's a porter making out that he's out here every day doing brain surgeries. Shut
Oh, what, a
your
porter
mouth.
with a master's degree, yeah? Okay, cool.
Hungry Guy, can I
Sorry,
just give you some statistics if that's all right?
No, because I'm not going to sit here listening to fucking bullshit. Play the
It's not
clip,
all- hang on,
okay? Play the
whoa,
clip,
whoa, I haven't
or I'm
attacked
dropping.
you. Whoa,
Play
whoa,
the clip,
I
or I'm
haven't
dropping. I'm not
attacked
having
you.
people come and
I've
telling
asked
me
you,
shit
can I
that
share
I
some
already know.
statistics with you?
Okay? No,
And
I
you
don't need to hear your
completely come on the
statistics.
defensive.
I don't need
Why
to
can't
hear
we
your
have a
statistics.
why won't you have a
I need
conversation?
to hear the clip.
Why won't you
I
have a
need to hear the
conversation?
clip. I'm going to keep talking over you until I hear that clip.
Shut up.
Okay, carry on.
Just listen to the clip so then we can discuss.
I haven't got it. I've got that one, only that one.
It's Top Girls Live, Angie.
Somebody called Nick said it isn't that video. Does anybody know how many minutes in? Because if it's a long one, like we
It's
can't.
Top Girls, and I played this before. I'm
And
sure
that
I did. I don't know.
£500 is still on offer.
Yeah, it was in Top Girls Live, and I was in a box. Like, I was like one of the first people in the box after Hungry Guy, and it was literally the start of the live when Hungry Guy
kept sending me the same video. It's not that video. It's in Top Girls Live. Oh no, this is Top Girls Live.
Kimmy,
But he said it's about 2 minutes in, 2 minutes in.
if I'm honest,
no, sorry,
Hungry-
1 minute
Hungry-
30. So it started from 1 minute 30, Ange. Sorry.
So I believe that
Okay, I'm playing now.
Hungry Guy showed his true colours within the first couple of sentences of saying,
Right,
I save
boy, can you
lives
shut
every
up
day.
until the
Pipe
clip is
down, bud.
played?
Oh, pipe
Can
down.
you shut up until the clip is played?
I will abuse you so bad.
You will abuse me. Ugh. I don't want to be abused by you.
Put herself in that position to see him.
Oh, wait a minute, I think it's rewinding. Wait a minute.
Like worth of video, and many cases, there's women that have been speaking all over my posts for the last 2 days, yeah, that have said openly that they reported their cases and it took up to a year before anybody got back.
Absolutely, and it will take, but I'm saying Rebecca Goodwin doesn't get like a special treatment. And there's other cases that have,
he said that she's fucked up her case, and we said, well,
she jeopardised.
one minute, hold on, right, but basically it's the same fucking shit. Let me fucking talk now, right? And then he said, it's her fault for going to the pub to see him in the pub. She put herself in that position to see him.
I've got to ask you this, are you alright? Are you alright yet?
Did I not say Top Girl twisted it?
Look at you, look at you. You hearing the voice clip, but that's you.
That's not the live. That's not the
No, don't say that's not the live. That's exactly the live. You said the exact words that the Top Girl just said. You said that.
Look at you, but look at you.
She put herself in that position to see him.
I've got to ask you this, are you alright yet?
He says in a minute.
Okay, now see, this is exactly what I was afraid was going to happen. Top Girl was going to twist it. I didn't say. I said if she knows he's in the pub, or that's the pub that he goes to, why would she go to the pub? And that's why would she go to the pub?
So what the Hungry Guy said, if she knows he's in the pub, why would he go to the pub?
Why would she go?
Why would she go to that pub knowing he's there?
Yeah, and Angie, the reason why I said that is because of what Top Girl just said.
Hungry Guy, stop trying to twist things. I mean, respectfully, that's the second
I'm twisting
live.
things.
That's
I'm
the
twisting
second
things, okay.
live. The first live was when it came out of his mouth. I was in the live. I was in the box.
I literally just said exactly what that clip just said. Okay, and she said, Kimmy
lying.
said exactly
You're
what
lying.
that clip just said. And
You're
now
lying.
you're still twisting it round that
You're
I'm the
lying.
liar. Even though you've just been proven wrong.
You're lying. That was the second live, Hungry Guy. See, there's people here. I
Kimmy,
was
would
there,
it be
I
a
was
good
there,
idea for
I
you
was
to
there.
go and
He
find the
said
clip?
it.
Since you know the clip, you go and find it and come back.
Hungry Guy, though, you did say, you just came out of your mouth just now that why would she go to the pub if she knows he's in there?
Yeah, that's because that's what Top Girl was saying. Okay, I was saying, why would she? And then Top Girl twisted it and said, oh, she shouldn't go to the pub because he's there. Top Girl twisted it. That's what I'm trying to say.
From the beginning.
No, because that's the wrong live, Angie. That's the second live that was held that when Roadmouth...
Please, just to squash this, can you find it and just come back in the box?
Angie, I beg you, please
finding it.
unblock Top Girl, because I'm sure Top Girl will have the clip. Please unblock her, just so she can come in to prove this.
While we're waiting, Hungry Guy, can I just talk to you for a minute, please? Just
No,
you and
not
I,
until
without
someone
you
plays that
attacking
clip
me.
or someone apologizes to me.
I haven't
Because
said
I'm not going to
anything.
sit
Hang on.
here listening to statistics about women and all of this. Do you think I'm stupid? Do you not think I know what's going on in the world?
No,
Okay,
I
this has
would
been
like to talk to
twisted
why are
so
you
much
coming at
on
me?
me.
I haven't gone at you.
Okay,
I've come in
I don't need to listen
respectfully.
to you. You don't need to talk to me. I'm talking between what Kimmy just said and what the clip that just played. That's what I'm talking about right now. I don't need to hear about statistics or any bullshit.
Well, if you let me
come out
say what I need to say, then I'll get round to that point. But you're talking over me. I've come in really respectfully, and you're just attacking. I'm asking you, can I have a conversation with you?
Have you not been hearing what I've been called?
Not by me. I haven't called you anything.
I don't know you.
But I haven't called you anything, so don't come at me. I'm coming up to have a conversation with you. That's what these boxes are for. No, to have a conversation.
Okay, what do you want to have a conversation about, Jen?
I'd like to have a conversation with you about the fact that 50% of cases that go to court... Excuse me. 50%... Okay, I'll carry on. 50% of cases that go to court end in a conviction. However, only 2.6% of cases actually get to court. So 2% of people...
Wait, hungry guys. Why would you not want to listen to this? I don't get it. What's the bad... I don't get it.
Do you not think I know about the statistics? Do you not think I know?
Well, if you did, you wouldn't have the view you have, which is when someone's got evidence.
Because the reason why she's saying it is because she's trying to teach me a lesson, apparently.
No, I'm not.
Because I don't know this shit. That's what she's trying to make out, and I'm not allowing it to happen.
No, I'm trying to have a conversation.
Okay, well, not about statistics, or don't tell me shit that I already know.
If you let me finish, I'll get round to what I want to say to you. But
okay, why do you want
to have that conversation? I'm putting the statistics out there, as is my right. As is my right as a woman.
Why do you want to tell me about statistics?
Because I want you to understand that out of the 50% of cases that get to court that result in a conviction, only 2.6% of reported cases get to court. So 2.6 of all reported cases actually end in court, and only half of those end in a conviction. She had her evidence. What else is she supposed to do?
Wait till the police come there.
Wait forever. Wait forever.
Yeah, 3 weeks. You think 3 weeks is a long time to wait?
I think 3 weeks is a long time when you've got people that are on the street and are accused of crimes and are called in within 24 hours. I think that waiting 3 weeks when people report things in their house or report things with their neighbours or report people on TikTok and they are at that house within 30 minutes.
Okay, but we're talking about
I think
Rebecca
3 weeks is a
Goodwin.
long wait. Yes, I do.
We're talking about Rebecca Goodwin. Okay, Rebecca
you just said it's a long wait, and I've given comparisons, and the comparison is it's a long wait.
That work with him. Okay, she could easily go and speak to the girls that work around him and with him. Okay, why? What? Yeah,
Why does she need to talk to them? No, hungry guy.
I don't even think you should say anything
Hungry
else.
guy.
Hungry guy. Get yourself a deeper hole.
Respectfully.
No, it's not a deeper hole.
I think what it is.
So hang on,
he should have been arrested.
He's not allowed to warn women of the world, but you expect her to go into his spaces and warn the people that work around him and put herself in danger because she's going into his spaces. Am I hearing that right?
What do you mean put herself in danger? She was going out
if
with
she's
him. They were
going
a
into the
couple.
man who's raped her spaces, then she's putting herself into a danger by going into his spaces. She did it within her space.
Okay, so does that mean if she apparently knew he was at the pub and she took herself to that pub, would you not say she's putting herself in that danger?
She didn't know.
Exactly.
She didn't. Well, so what? She's just supposed to stay in her house for
That's what
forever
Kimmy
until
just
the police
said.
decide
That's
what
what
they want to
Kimmy
do.
You said that. That's what you said.
That's what literally Kimmy just said.
That's what you said. You said she put herself at risk by being in that pub. Don't do that. Don't.
Kimmy.
I said
instead of
put herself
shouting,
at
would it
risk
not
by
be a
going
good
into
idea for you
his
to go and get
spaces?
the
That
clips
pub
since
isn't
you know where
his
the clip
space. That pub is a public space. She has every right to go into a public space.
Dude, she never knew he was
I'm
going
not
to be at
dude,
the
I'm a
pub.
woman. Thank you.
Okay? She never knew he was going to be at the pub. Simple.
Correct.
Okay?
She didn't know.
That's it. There's no ifs or buts about it.
So
she never
why
knew he
is
was
that
going to be
her
at the
putting
pub.
herself in danger?
So how is she putting herself in danger if she never knew who was at the pub?
Correct. It's a public
That's
space.
what you're saying, Hungry Guy.
No, that's not what I'm saying, Sunshine.
That's the question,
I'm
Hungry Guy,
saying.
because that's the statement you made in the first live.
She's literally saying I said it when I'm telling you I didn't. And
You did say it. I was in the live, Hungry Guy. I was there arguing with you. You said it.
Okay, Kimmy, so it's my word against yours. Who's going to win?
I will stand here all day long until I am.
And I will stand here too. Who's going to
Okay,
win?
well, I'll ask a
Find the
question then.
clip.
Should she have gone in that pub?
What do you mean she never knew who was going to be
Should she have
in
gone
that pub?
into that pub?
Angie, you're the woman's woman and you've got this cunt in your box.
See, and this is exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be turned around. And, okay, fine. You know what? You don't have your...
Listen, one sec. Dave, can I just speak quickly, please? Dave, right, don't come in here blaming me, right? I'm going to put you on mute for a sec. Don't come in here blaming me like you usually do, Dave. The reason why Hungry Guy's in here, he's not the only guy that probably thinks the way he thinks, right? This is trying to explain to Hungry Guy, right, as to...
Angie, I don't think like that.
Okay.
I've never thought like that.
One sec, I'm not saying you do, because I've missed it a bit. I'm not going to lie, because I just popped to the loo, okay? So, yeah, so he's not the only guy, Dave, that probably thinks the way he thinks. Right? So yes, people are telling them about
He's
himself.
a little cockroach. That's what he is.
You're
He's
a
a
cockroach
vermin
as well.
little cockroach.
And so are you, but you're in the box.
I'm not calling it you, Angie.
Yeah.
I'm calling it him.
Okay, I'm a cockroach that saves lives.
You are.
Okay,
you
cool.
want fucking running over
Okay,
you
cool.
dirty little
Yeah,
cunt.
cool.
Yes, you fucking
you know
do.
what the thing
and
is?
I hope one person gets a rope, and I hope it's you.
See you later, Dave.
Do you know what the thing is, Hungry Guy? You can't even stand on what you said. You're up here denying what came out of your mouth.
Kimmy, stop telling me what I said when I didn't say
it. We start again, right? Hungry Guy, did you say that comment that she shouldn't be... Was that
Angie, I've been saying it for the last 10 minutes.
You made that comment.
I never said it. I never said it. Kim is just coming out here saying that I said shit that I never said.
Angie, just let you know, Roadman's in the
Right. Okay, but the problem we have here is we don't have the video. We don't
Exactly. So why is everyone saying
you
that I'm
was
saying
getting
shit
it,
when I haven't said
Guys,
shit?
please don't. One sec. We don't have the video. We don't have the evidence, okay? Now, from what I heard, that Hungry Guy said something like she shouldn't be on social media discussing it because of a police case. That's what I know
That's
about
what
it.
I heard.
I could be, yeah, and I could be wrong. I'm just saying that's what I heard, okay? And I thought...
And that's what I said.
Opinion, that's his opinion. Right?
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, how can you combat this, Angie? How can you combat this?
Can
Someone's
someone
coming out here
find the
telling me I
video
said
and
shit
tag
that I never
Angie?
said.
Hungry Guy,
Where's the video? Has anyone got the video?
Diana, will you have a look on Miss Black? Because somebody's saying it's on Miss Black's. Can you have a look
I
on
am
your other
not the
device?
only person in this live saying
Roadman's got it and he's in the
said.
box.
I'm not the only person
And
in
she
this
shall let
live.
Roadman in the
Also, I'm
box.
supposed to just believe all of you, even though you're all telling
Can I
lies.
please say what I'm saying? I'm not the only person in this live saying what was said. If you look in the comments, everybody is saying, I was there, I seen it.
The comments are like sheep.
Right,
They just follow
guys, we're
whatever
not doing
the
anyway.
thing
Can I
you
ask you
tell
a
them.
question, Hungry Guy? Why? So he's saying he's denying mate saying that comment though, because that comment is saying, you know, why should she go to a pub with a guy, you know, that raped her? I mean, obviously, we all know that's completely wrong, right? She can go where she wants. I mean, if I knew a guy that done that to me, I'd probably go in there myself with a group of people. Do you know what I mean? However, he's saying he didn't say it. Just show the video, because otherwise we're going around in circles. I'll put Roadman.
Exactly. Because regardless, Kimmy's going to say he has done it. Then Hungry Guy's saying he's not. Like, just going to go backwards and forwards until we see the video.
It's on Miss Black FYP apparently.
Can someone please tag Angie for God's sakes on Angela?
And I'll play it,
14.
and I'll play it for everybody.
I'm saying no. I can categorically state that it came out of his mouth. He has been reported to the HCPC, right? And that was the best. That was the best way. He claims that he works for the NHS. He won't be doing it for long because I am already in contact with him. We are exchanging emails as we speak with all of the lives of this guy and how he is still, nearly 2 weeks later, running his fucking mouth about this girl's this girl's fucking situation.
I never thought it was that
And you literally say nothing. You come in these lives, yeah, and you stand there and you are around vulnerable people in hospitals, and this is what you do, right? And the fact that you just do this shit for clout, yeah, is fucking...
What clout?
It is for clout, because why else
How
are
is
you
it for
in
clout?
here in
Do I
Angie's
go
box? Yeah,
live?
because you know full well that Angie's box at this time in the day usually has
I've
most of
been
the
in
people
Angie's
watching.
box for
No,
2 fucking
I'm
years.
talking. You've been waffling for ages, right? You do this, right? You come up and you try to push this opposite thing. Oh yeah, oh no, I'm just playing devil's advocate. No, you're not. You are literally taking away from a woman's word. She has evidence. Do you understand how the criminal process works? This guy got arrested. You usually get 48 hours for an investigation to take place, right? Usually when it's a high crime of this caliber, they will add for an extension for 72 hours. If after that 72 hours there is no movement made, the prisoner will be moved to a prison and the investigation will continue there. He was sent and remanded to prison within fucking 24 hours. They didn't even need to use the full.
Roadman, can I ask you a question?
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
What you're saying is
Can I ask you a question, right? There's 3 questions actually. First of all, we haven't got the clip of what he said, because he said to
I've
me
got
that,
it. I'll tag you in it. I've got it.
He said to me he just was trying to say to her, don't bring it on social media because you don't want to ruin your case or something like that.
Yeah, no, he wasn't saying that. He wasn't. Every time somebody questioned him on it, anytime somebody brought something up, he was in the box, he was insulting people, he was questioning her authenticity at 110%, because I don't get involved in these daytime lives, right? I don't, right? I don't like it. It brings a different drama to my page that I don't want, yeah? And
you're hearing the
I had to come up and I had to say something, because the fact is this girl is my friend. She's physically my friend. The last 2-3 nights, she's been on the phone to me, talking to me, telling me about what's going on, this, that, and the other, telling me about what she's been fucking eating, just trying to keep her going. And then these people like him in the fucking corner that are just waffling about it all day, every day, right? And the fact of the matter is unless you are raising awareness, what's the point of you?
Roadman, can I ask one more question before I forget this brain fog?
Yeah.
Right, okay, he's in remand, right? Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and I've not questioned her at all. And you know what I'm like, but I mean that's only if there's 2 creators. That's completely different though. So 100%, you know. But what about when she goes to court and she is questioned, and that one question, hear me out one sec, and you know what they can be like, right, bastards, right?
Yeah,
and what that one question is, why did you go to that pub? I'm not saying that's a correct question, but what about when that goes to court? He's got to have a defense.
She was under the impression something would have already been put in place, yeah, or whatever. They were in the middle of looking at it, right? And she's gone out to her local pub. First and foremost, that shouldn't even be like. I'm not saying you're asking it, yeah. But I'm saying that shouldn't even be a question, because
I'm not saying it is a question.
I know. But my answer to it is,
they twist things and turn things, and they try and rip your story apart. But what I'm saying is, what about in court? Because they do question.
Yeah, but no, this is the thing. In a court case, they'd never ask that question, because what you are then essentially turning around and saying is that victim herself should have stayed away from the public house because of what he did.
I've seen, because I love true crime and all that. One sec, Sandra, they've asked worse questions than that. They actually rip a victim story apart. I've seen it. It's disgusting. It's all of that. But there was a defense team where they do ask questions, and they try and then turn around and say, "You're a liar." I
understand that. I understand that.
Do you think that's different because it's court?
No, I think right. So with this case, right, they're not.
I thought he'd handed himself in, Roadman.
It's not. Pardon.
He did hand himself in, yeah.
Yeah. So first and foremost, with this, she probably, right. In this case, there are things that are going to be questioned. That's not going to be one of them, right? But the things that are going to be questioned are actually literally affected by people like Hungry Guy, yeah. Because what then becomes happening, people do is. These people online, and I didn't catch this bit, but these people online that are then questioning her job and the things that she does and all this, these things are what's going to be questioned, and these are the things that they're going to pull her apart on. But what's currently happening is for a righteous thing. She's been told to take these videos down, right? The reason she's made those videos is the only reason she has now got a result. Right, and let's also look at the facts that she handed in this evidence, made the report 3 weeks prior. Yeah, she waited for those 3 weeks to go by. Nothing was said to her. She made a video online because let's remember, this guy is a producer. Yeah, he works with people in this industry, right? Yeah. So this is a guy who was around females.
There were a couple.
1 second, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everybody else, right?
I'm talking to Ange.
Right. So in this case, this guy owns a media company. He is around these kind of females. So anybody who has watched her over the last 2-3 years knows that she is pro for struggling women. Right? It's her whole fucking thing. So
and
she's come online.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's come online and she has made awareness. Within 24 hours, the police have then acted, which, by the way, is fucking disgusting. Yeah. Right? That then when he becomes when his life becomes in danger, then they react. Right? So then now he's been arrested, handed himself in. He's been remanded within 24 hours, and now she's been silenced. Yeah. She has been told that she is not allowed to talk about it. But at the same breath, everybody's going, oh, this will damage a case, this will damage a case. This girl is going to get massive extra attention. And the reason she's going to get massive extra attention is because of where she stands on a media standpoint, right? And because she was failed, there is a danger of Derbyshire police having a campaign started on him, because there's been many more victims that have had situations like this happen with Derbyshire. There's a woman on here called Zizi. She's a lovely lady. Same thing happened to her. She got arrested for harassment because they refused to take on her case. Yeah. So this girl now, right, has now got a whole thing where not only is she got a battle against this guy, now Derbyshire police are trying to save their ass, right? So she's going to get extra attention. This isn't going to damage her case. She has to follow the protocol where she is not allowed to talk about the case. Why, as her friend, why do you think I've not shut the fuck up?
She has talked
I've actually got the video clip where I will play it a little bit later, because I was very confused with all this, because I was wondering, well, why is people questioning Hungry Guy's question? But I thought it was regarding the police, just as what he said, just be careful what you talk about on social media, which is true in some ways, because you don't want to ruin your case. So I thought it was kind of like, okay, you're just helping the woman. So I didn't understand why people were questioning.
No, but Angie, that's why the police told her to take it down.
The reason she is asked to take it down is because what becomes difficult in a case like this is finding an unbiased jury. That's what becomes difficult. Yeah. So when it becomes such public knowledge and everybody's talking about it, right, and it becomes this point, if it goes to a jury standpoint, then it becomes difficult. That's where the case becomes dangerous. But what she will always have in this courtroom is that for anybody who says, well, for when his defense team turns around and says, right, well, you slandered my client's name all over, she goes, yes, because I reported it to Derbyshire police. It will get stricken straight out, because she has done this out of desperation, out of safety for other women. So this woman is going to get treatment. What isn't nice is the fact that I get messages from this girl with this little fucking clampet's face in the corner, saying that
you just said that
she's watching and seeing these videos with men like you who are making it 10 times more difficult. Do you realise that the conviction rate is 2% in this country?
I said she would jeopardise the case.
I'm not asked about what you said now.
Okay, if she's going to jeopardise the case,
said about this point. I personally am not
wrong
forward with you. You've shown your cards. We all know what you are. But what I'm saying to you is don't be a part of that 2%, yeah? Don't be a part of that 2%, right? The problem that makes it harder.
Can I ask you a question, Roseman, right? Can I ask you
I'm helping her.
Yeah, one sec, one sec. You know the 2% that you said that don't get to court. I mean, that's based on evidence.
No, sorry, that's the wrong. It's 2% go to court.
Oh, okay. Because I'm a believer that you've got to have evidence. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that what can you do if there's no evidence? Do you get what I'm saying? I don't believe that anyone should, no man or woman should be put in jail without, or that should be put to jail without receipts. And that's the problem that we have here with you're not going to have the receipts. So I do understand why it is 2%. said, because who's going to have evidence of that? Do you know what I mean? But what we meant to do, put someone in prison with no receipts? Do you get what I'm saying? So what's your answer to that then?
So no, with this, sorry, I can categorically state to you, right? So one of my biggest issues with this guy in the corner is that he literally asked us to show him the evidence. Yeah, that is my issue. Yeah, my issue is with guys.
I asked you to show me the evidence.
Yes, and I'm saying to you, right? I've told you this. The evidence is video evidence. The evidence, is this woman's screams and her cries, and the internet wants her to bear these scars all over the internet. And I think that's gross.
Are you telling me I said to her, I want her to show me the video of her great?
Yeah, you did say that.
And then
you see the lies that are being put on my name. Like,
you sat in Top Girls and you said that you wanted to see the evidence until you would believe her. Yes, you did.
The evidence. Why?
I was in the live, Hungry Guy. This is why the argument started in the first place.
Oh my God! Can someone please show the fucking clip,
I
Angie?
will show the clip. It's a long
Hungry Guy.
We have a discussion.
Fucking hell!
You don't
have to sit through this bullshit, and when the clip gets played,
listen, I didn't do all this for TikTok.
When the clip gets played,
listen. I didn't do all this for TikTok. You're a nobody on here. You've got no numbers, like literally you're known for coming in people's boxes, and playing some unhinged opinion.
I'm a somebody in the real world.
Okay, right, all right, that's fine. That's fine.
To validate you, Roman.
You know, another thing that really bothers me is they look at someone's job as well. Wow, you shouldn't be doing that kind of job, and they look at that as in, wow, you're doing that kind of job, and that really bothers me because it shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter what job you do. The police should always take it seriously, and I don't know if that's the reason. Because
this is the battle.
The police used to criticise women if they wore like skimpy clothing and stuff.
Listen, it's always been the way. It's not like a new thing. Jack the Ripper, the reason he got away with it for as long as he did was because the women he was doing it to were discredited. You look at the Yorkshire Ripper and you go and actually look at that case. The police, because they couldn't solve that particular case themselves, they labelled these women as women of the night. Whereas if you actually go and look at the documentation, these women were just regular women who had regular jobs. But what it's easier to do is it's easier to dehumanize somebody because of the profession that they do. I've heard people talk about this woman like refer to her as animal and this, that, and the other. And what you do there is you start to. I'm not saying that you did, but I've heard people do this. And what I'm saying is that when you do this, people try the best to dehumanize her, and they try to make her something that she's not. Listen, the girl I speak to, you have to understand this, right? I'm a trauma baby, right? So I understand what taking power back is, right? Anybody who knows my story understands that. I understand what taking power is back. But when you're in a position and you're female and you're doing stuff like this, whether people like it or not, that is a version of femininity where you are choosing to use your body to take your power back, and that is every right. That's the whole point of feminism. Whether people like it or not, it's a freedom of choice, right? And in this situation, that is that woman's choice. People don't speak to her off the app. People don't see her off camera. People don't see the girl that's not making the jokes, the soft girl that's not eating for days because all of this is getting to her. The girl that's asking, how do you take all the criticism and people calling you names? People don't know that. I come to TikTok and I give you people, myself, nothing because I'm too fucking ADHD to lie. I trip up on myself too much. So
can we see the clip then, Ange?
But a lot of people...
Roadman, can I just speak to you?
Yeah.
I just want to say, first and foremost, I am sorry because it was me that took it to this platform because Hungry Guy was in the box acting like some sort of superhero when it comes to vulnerable people. So I called him out to let everybody know exactly what kind of human being is being platformed on multiple platforms.
Yeah, the thing is, me and Roman had this conversation with Baby Bailey's live before, haven't we? But no one really told me what he said. I thought it was just what he said about the police.
There was loads of stuff. The live went on for ages. The thing is with it, right? He was more concerned about winning the argument, and that was the red flag to me. Like nothing he was saying is any different from any of these trolls that come on the app previous. It's nothing shocking. It's nothing new. But the thing is he was doing it in places where the audience was large. Yeah, like today, like he comes in, and anybody who does lives on TikTok knows it's difficult to be getting your 3.7s, your fucking 4.5Ks. Yeah, and where I'm finding this guy in every comment section is somewhere like this, where there is a large number of people watching, and his opinion doesn't help in any way. It literally, like, the thing is if he had an opposing opinion that even helped the other guy, I could understand it, but it's not. It's so Switzerland. It's sat on the fence. It's making sure that you're just on the cusp of being edgy, but making sure you keep safe. I am literally talking to the department that is going to look into your job, and that makes no difference to whether you are a doctor, whether you are a nurse, whether you are a porter. It makes no difference. You will not be working around vulnerable people. And they have agreed, when they have seen the footage that I have sent to them, that this kind of behaviour is not what the NHS want them as a reflection of, because what you forget is you was bragging very hard in the box about what you did for a job.
Oh, and I still brag.
No,
because I'm proud of it.
Listen.
Like, you're proud of your platform. Okay, I'm proud of that.
So you was telling everybody quite loudly in the box what your job was, right? Now, unfortunately, whether you like it or not, yeah, there is a level of decorum that you are supposed to hold on the internet. And I push the boundaries.
Roadman, what's my name? What's my name? How are you going to report me without, and you don't even know my name?
No, because what's going to happen is it's not a short investigation. You have a very specific voice. I don't know your name. I don't know your details.
Oh, so they do voice
but I know what hospital you work in, because somebody contacted me and somebody told me that they had worked with you prior. And I had about 15 messages when I got off the live off women who were angry with what you have been doing. And they gave me the location, because what I had originally said was I was going to pull up on you, but then a nurse turned around and told me that nobody in the hospital will take me seriously.
If you're a real man, pull up. If you're a real man, you would pull up.
You can question. See, this is what you do. This is what you do. This is what you do. See, this is what you do, right? Listen. Hungry guy, listen to me. By no means, in any way, shape, or form, are you a threat to me. And nobody in this...
Love you, baby.
Listen, babe. Listen, nobody in these boxes and nobody in this chat believes that you are a threat to me in any way, shape, or form, right? And I can tell you this, by me pulling up on you, listen to me. By me pulling up on you, by me pulling up on you and fighting you, I am simply beating up a gay black man. I get done for so many different levels of hate crime, when in fact my issue is
so you think you're going to win?
Is with your character, right?
You think you're going to win?
So
you think so highly of yourself, don't you?
Roadman, can I ask you a question?
You're
a prisoner, Roadman. Just remember that. You're on a live.
Can we see the clip, Annie?
Okay, so shut the fuck up.
Nobody in here believes you, bro.
You know, Roadman, if somebody who'd worked with Hungry Guy, and did they not tell you his name? Like, do they not know his name?
No, I've got it somewhere. I can't remember his name now. My memory's fucking shot, but I've got it.
You didn't speak to anyone that works with me.
Yeah, no, listen.
He thinks I work with fucking Plymouth.
I've got your name written down, but the only thing...
Okay, get it. Roadman, we'll wait.
I will do. Listen, it makes no difference.
Get it, we'll wait.
I can make a video on you and it's just another person being exposed. It's no problem, right? What you're doing here...
Oh, I'm so scared of your platform.
What you're doing here now...
Your platform,
look at what you're doing. You're diverting because you have
I'm not diverting. I'm literally making you out to seem like a dickhead because you are a dickhead.
Listen, you have
You think you're something, but you're not.
You have
okay, go and get a real fucking job. Instead of, I want to be the voice of reason. I want to be you're a fucking...
You literally... Do you have any more intelligent conversation left, please?
Roadman, this is a fact of the matter. He doesn't. Respectfully, Hungry Guy is doing things the right way. He's going down the right avenues. I hope you enjoy universal credit, and I hope you enjoy squirming for the rest of your life.
Darling, you don't know what family I come from. I'll never be on universal credit.
I don't like to... Listen, I learned a very long time ago that going up to somebody and taking a little fucking anger out on their physical being, yeah, it's a very temporary little thing. Do you know where I'll get great pleasure, right? When I know that you've lost your job, and I know that you won't be able to apply in the NHS again, and I know that you'll be going back to something that pays you a minimum wage. And you did that yourself. Listen, that's where I'll get my joy, because in no way, shape or form, yeah, do I need to put myself at risk. I'm raising 3 girls from people like you. Yeah.
Good for you.
Like,
Good for you.
yeah. What good am I to them in jail breaching my IPP for some?
Well, you already were in jail.
Yeah, of course I was in jail, and I'm very. Do you know what? Certain people can say, "Oh, I'm not proud. I'm proud of my shit, bro," and people can unfollow me if they want to. I come on this app, I bet all of my warts and everything. Do you know why? Because people find out shit about you if you don't. Yeah, people. Do you know how many people I call out? Do you know how many people are out here looking, hoping to find a little crumb on me that I've left out? Do you know how many people are waiting for it? Right? You'll never find it. I've told everybody I'll transfer you 10 grand cash if you find something I haven't told you.
Exactly why I said, but I'm offering 500.
Yeah, but you're not, though. You're not. What we're going to do is we're not going to play this game where you try and draw me out and get me into this argument back and forth.
Oh, you've been drawn out, mate. You've been drawn out.
Nobody have not. Ladies, do I look or sound like I'm being drawn out?
Ladies, come on, we need your validation.
No, I'm just asking.
Come on, ladies.
I'm asking an opinion because you're trying to voice one in front of a lot of people, which I just want.
I'm doing exactly what you're doing.
I just want you to. I want to show you how silly you look. There is a lot of women in here who have been through similar things to this lady,
and that has nothing to do with me.
There's a lot of women in here that are very angry with the way that you have dealt with.
And that's their problem.
Yeah, and that's their problem.
They're sheep. They follow what the crowd follows.
When you are signing up to Universal Credit, then that will be your problem, babe.
It won't, because I never will be. Because I will always be saving lives.
Listen, I'm sorry to say this. I've got absolutely nothing more to say. And if you need any of this stuff and you want to put it in a live,
play the video.
I will.
Goodbye.
I'll send it. You know, listen. I don't. What's up with you, mate? Are you okay? Do you need a cuddle?
Godman, can I just say thank you for coming up and confirming that what I said was true.
It was absolutely true. The thing is it's all well and good. People like to change and bend stuff to make themselves look better when they quickly realise that nobody else agrees with the bullshit that they're spewing.
I don't need anyone to agree with me. This is about putting your point of view.
No, but what you do is this is it. Why are you in Angie's box? If you don't need validation, right? If you're a real person that doesn't need this internet shit, why are you in Angie's box?
For socializing, for entertainment,
socializing. Nobody
talking
likes
to people, talking about different
topics.
Listen,
socializing. Nobody likes you. So the socializing bit, that's like you're just lying. So like what? Like what? I don't understand.
I don't have no one's number. No one has my number. I don't need friends from TikTok.
Okay, well, and I firmly agree with that. I firmly agree with having a real life outside of a phone. But what I'm saying to you is you're coming up here and making Rebecca Goodwin's trauma your whole identity, babe. Yeah, and it's kind of cringe.
I think you're doing that, Rosemary.
It's kind of giving.
I think you're doing that.
It's kind of
you
giving.
Clutch on stories like this.
Yes.
Just to
no,
make
it's my friend. Listen, do you know what? I get messages from my friend, and my friend is in absolute bits because of people like you. So what I will do is, because you're not smarter than me, you're not harder than me, and all this.
I am. My master says otherwise.
Like, okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck about all that. But you literally.
I do.
Of course you do, because you're the one who needs validation, babe.
No, it's not. No, it's an achievement. It's something to be proud of.
Okay.
It takes a lot to get to where I am, mate.
Listen, I'm not bothered about it. My friend messages me and says to me, have you seen this guy talking about me? It's guys like this who make it difficult for women, and I'm fucking sat here and I'm not eating and I'm stressed out and I'm trying to take my kids to the beach and I can't because I'm being tagged in stuff and people are blah, blah, blah. And there's people on the app questioning my authenticity. And
then get off the app.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right. Would you see what I'm saying there? The guilt. See what I'm saying?
You're the reason why women. You're the reason why women like.
No, I said about his friend. His friend was a man. Okay, if this is affecting him, he needs to get off the app.
My friend Becky Mills. That's exactly. Everybody else knew who I was talking about. Don't play stupid. What you just
don't know who the fuck your friends are.
What you've just done is you've just gave me a whole nother clip to send. Right. So it was all heard.
Do you know there's so many empty threats?
You are going to learn.
So many empty threats.
Listen. You are going to learn the hard way, yeah. And
okay, cool.
You're going to learn the hard way, and I promise you,
cool.
you sat there,
and you're going to teach it to me, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. And when you sat there and you're eating your pot noodle in your living room, questioning why your life's falling apart and you don't have that regular paycheck, yeah, to pay for your sass, yeah, you're going to really find out fast. Yeah, you're going to find out fast. There are consequences when you come online and you try to do this shit. People think that they can hide behind this fake anonymity, and it's bullshit. It's bullshit, right? You will pay for it, yeah? I'm going to go and I'm going to spend the rest of my day with my children while you sit here using other people's trauma to somewhat make yourself feel relevant, babe.
Yeah,
Can
I'm not the one who brought it up.
Can I just ask, if you're genuinely not concerned and you feel like you've done nothing wrong, why don't you give your name?
Give you what?
If you genuinely believe you've done nothing wrong, and whatever has been told and said about you today in this box, and whatever Roadman said as well, and whatever I've brought up, if you feel like you've done nothing wrong and he's took it to your work, you tell us your name.
Yeah, but Kimmy, that's just a daft thing to say, because
Yeah,
no one really wants to say
I'm
the
not
full
even gonna
name and the
respond to
address. Like,
No,
even if he didn't
leave
do
his
anything
name.
wrong, like, why would you want to say your full name? Because we know what people are like on TikTok.
Dummy.
Dummy. No,
Why do
because
you have to insult everyone? Why can't you just have a conversation?
Have you seen what I've been called in this boxes?
Well,
Have you
I
seen
don't-
the shit that's been
all the
against
time
me?
I've been in here, he
Okay,
never
this is
called you a name,
called
and Kimmy's
defending
never called you a
myself.
name.
This is called defending myself.
But you can defend yourself without taking it to name calling, right?
No, I can't. That's who I am. I'm sorry.
Well, that's a bit of a shame. Can I ask you? Yeah, I'll bore off. Can I just ask you a question? If a woman has a partner and she says, "I've got a headache tonight," and he climbs on top of her, is that great?
You tell me, Jen. You tell me.
No, I'm asking
Since
you. I'm
seem to
asking
know
you
so
if
much
that's
about
great.
it, you tell me.
Okay, so how is she supposed to prove that?
Oh my lord.
Well, you're asking for evidence, so how is she supposed to
Who's
prove
asking
that?
for evidence? See, now you're putting words into my mouth.
You
I didn't ask
asked,
for
yes, you
evidence.
did ask for evidence. You asked in Top Girls. I was sat there
Okay,
watching the
so
live.
we're supposed to believe your word for it, and that's it. My word doesn't mean shit.
Well,
there's 3 people on this live said the exact same thing. And
I could not give a fuck if you had 300 people.
Right, so
the
it doesn't
clip.
matter what anyone says then, because
feel
that's
like-
what you're going to come back with.
Exactly. So if it doesn't, why are you here still talking?
Angie,
I
I'm
thought
not the
we
one
could
who
have a
brought this up.
conversation.
Angie, I feel like my point's been proven. It's not just me. There's hundreds of people in this live saying the same thing. I'm going to drop. Thank you for letting me put out here what horrible person this is. Speak to you all later.
Well, okay, shall I play this video? Shall I play this clip?
Yeah, play it on, so people can hear.
It's a long clip. Does anyone know how far in it is?
Angie, please just play it. Play it all. Just play it all.
I don't want my child to find out she has a child. I don't want parents looking at me funny at school gates. I don't want it getting back to my child in the playground. A lot of things would have gone through her head. Not only that, how would the people in the industry look at her? So she's at a disadvantage. Now, the fact that 3 weeks later he still hadn't been arrested just screams volumes, really, doesn't it? 3 weeks. 3 weeks is a long time. She's in that pub. And to be honest with you, she was brave going into that pub. Because obviously, who would have known? People might have known. And she has got to face them people, the same people that some of them might be like you, hungry guy, that go look at her and think, really? You do it for a job, mate.
Why is somebody saying that it didn't happen to her?
No, what I'm saying is, Roadman, I said, okay, she...
Let me talk. 1 minute. Hungry guys.
No, Top Girl, please.
No, let me talk. So, hungry guys came in.
Top Girl, let me answer the question.
I'm sorry.
If you're going to sit there and fucking lie, Top Girl, do your thing. Let me answer the man.
You can correct me. Anyway, so we were talking about Rebecca.
What do I need to correct you? Why don't I just answer him? He asked me the question.
All right, you speak and then I'll speak after you.
Thank you. Okay, so Roadman, what basically happened, they were talking about what happened to Rebecca Goodwin, and I said, before she came online, before she branded this man a rapist, before she came and outed all of the...
Why are people saying wrong clip? Was this...
No, it's not the wrong clip. Please play it, Angie. Please, I'm begging you. Just play it, please.
Before she arresting them.
Oh, sorry.
Saying she should have waited for the police to do their bit. That's exactly what I said.
Right, so first and foremost, the fact that it took them 3 weeks, to arrest the guy, if they even did have a conversation with him, but then it took 24 hours to get her to remove all of those videos down,
Oh, I give up. It's the wrong clip again. Everyone's saying it's the wrong clip, so I give up, guys. Unless someone can send me the right clip, I don't have it.
The reason why they're saying it's the wrong clip, Angie, because they know what it's... This is an ambush, I swear to God. This is ridiculous.
Look at Dave's live. Wait a minute, I think I've got that. Dave's live.
Oh, Angie, the Dave's live was like after all this drama kicked off. This was like the day after or something, wasn't it? Or later on.
In that case, I don't have it.
Because Angie, I think the people...
Without Roadman. It wasn't Roadman wasn't in it, was he?
Guys, at Dave's live, they were discussing what Hungry Guy had said in Top Girls Live. It started off, and so I think all these people, yeah, Angie, a few people are saying it was the right clip, because a lot of people have got in the heads that
we'll play it, okay, we'll play it anyway. We'll play it.
So they know what's going on. They need to know, they can't just arrest someone for the sake of arresting them. I'm saying she should have waited for the police to do their bit. That's exactly what I said.
Right, so first and foremost, the fact that it took them 3 weeks to arrest the guy, if they even did have a conversation with him, but then it took 24 hours to get her to remove all of those videos down, in protection of this. I've just woke up, so you have to bear with my words, but the fact that 3 weeks it took to speak to the guy, and then it took 24 hours to speak to him when it comes to protecting him. She had 7 minutes worth of video, and many cases, there's women that have been speaking all over my posts for the last 2 days, that have said openly that they reported their cases and it took up to a year before anybody got back.
Guys, this is the only clip I've got. People keep saying it's before Roadman box.
Absolutely, and it will take, but I'm saying Rebecca Goodwin doesn't get like a special treatment. There's other cases that
and he said that she's fucked up her case, and we said, well,
I said she
wait, 1 minute, hold on, but basically the same fucking shit. Let me fucking talk now, right? And then he said, it's her fault for going to the pub to see him in the pub. She put herself in that position to see him.
I've got to ask you this. Are you alright? Okay, now see, this is exactly what I was afraid was going to happen. Topper was going to twist it. I didn't say. I said if she knows he's in the pub, or that's the pub that he goes to.
Yeah, so it must be the wrong one then, because he's already said it.
Yeah, you just said it. You just said it there, Angry Guy. You just repeated what you said right there, and I rewind it. You just repeated it right there. Oh, God.
Pub. And that's what you're saying is, Roadman. I say.
Let me talk. 1 minute. Hungry Guys.
No, please.
No, let me talk. So, Hungry Guys came in.
Okay, let me answer the question. Otherwise, I'm stopping. If you're going to sit there and fucking lie, Top, do your thing. Let me answer the man.
You can correct me. Anyway, so we were talking about Rebecca.
What do I need to correct you? I don't know. Just answer him. He asked me the question.
All right, you speak and then I'll speak after you.
Thank you. Okay, so Roadman.
Just to clarify, the reason he's telling you to play. The reason he's telling you to play this clip, because the only way you're going to find out what he said in this clip prior to this is what Top Girl tells you. During this clip, he tried to be a bit more conservative in how he'd said things to me.
Roadman, stop twisting things. Jodie, who was in that live, who is Top Girl's best mate, is saying keep
this
listening.
whole clip turns into a big old ego stroking competition, this, that and the other. If you keep watching this, it's just back and forth. You'll see some bits and he says some vulgar stuff. If it's the box where LAM is in the corner, he tells her to go and get a rope and all this, that and the other.
That was in Dave's.
No, that was in Dave's.
Yeah, that's why another thing I heard. And
yeah. So he did, like, if it's in this box, he's just like, so all he did was he tried to divert as hard as he could, from what it is that he said, and he tried to dilute it as much as.
I'm going to kick you out though, Hungry Guy, because.
Yeah, just literally, honestly, if I can find it, I'll let you know. But everybody tagged me. I ended up with about 50 people sharing me the live because he'd said it prior, and people were like, "Oh my God, Roadman, he's just said this." So I'd then come in to have the conversation with him afterwards. But if you do watch that clip, he does at one point.
Guys, I put him as a reason, because he was saying he didn't say it. So
yeah, no, he did 100%. I'd seen the clips afterwards, and the people, everybody, there was about 3,000 people in the chat, and when Top Girl reflected it, he said, yeah, that was
I'm not saying why you kick him out now. I've had him in all morning, but this never was mentioned. I think Kim came out.
I'm literally going to have to shoot because I'm with my kids now, but I just didn't want you wasting your time.
Yeah, he told me something completely different to what is being said. So, I spoke to Roman about the Sophie Bailey thing. That was completely different, but Angry Guy said he said something completely different.
Yeah, yeah. No, listen, I will send it you.
I didn't understand why people were having a problem with him. I was thinking, well, why the whole app is gone if he's just saying that, trying to help her, say about the police and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he's not. He's literally just every time you try and talk to him, he's trying to be on the edge of the conversation. But yo, listen, I'm going to shoot. Thank you very much for having me. Bye bye.
Guys, someone said I wasn't informed. I was not informed. I've told you what he had said and here, and that was it. And I didn't understand why people had an issue because I thought, okay, it's just an opinion. Him saying about the police, just don't bring it to TikTok because you don't want to ruin the case. And I thought, okay, that's what he said. That I understand that. That's what I thought he'd said. So that's
I'm going to drop down, but thank you so much for letting me know.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Boxes out for Snow Girl. I've only seen this video for the first time about the pub. That I did not have a clue about. But like I said, if I knew it, I'd find the video, would I not? If I've seen the video, I'd know where to find it. So if I've seen it, I did not watch the live. So I would say, here's the video, I've got it. And I would say, yes, you did say because I've heard it. But I'm not saying that because I've not heard it.
Oh. Come on, we all know what Angie's like. She needs to see the evidence before she
Well, especially he's saying he didn't say it. He's saying he got twisted, didn't he? You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, show me I'd like to hear this video. It was played to you. No, it wasn't, JT, about the pub. About what he said about the pub. No, it wasn't. This is what probably got played to me, maybe. But not that, no. Never got played to me. If it did, you'd find it. You'd all have the video, right? If you said it to me. You don't even have the video. So if I've seen it, how come you're finding it hard to find it?
Exactly, because we need the video before Roadman got in and no one's been able to tag Angie in it yet.
Levi, I can't remember. What did Levi play? He didn't play it, did he? Levi. Like I say, I think I've got dementia. What did Levi play?
People keep saying Miss Black said 5p, but people still haven't tagged Angie in it. That's what's pissing us off.
Oh shit, man! I can't even fucking remember. I was probably intoxicated.
I think you'd had a drink. Apparently, a few people said. Yeah, but you zone out anyways, Angie. Because Cam 2 was getting a bit boring when you were just battling, and he was Cam 2, and I used to zone out. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Yeah, I did say he was disgusting, didn't he, for his opinions? So maybe I did hear something. I can't remember though, Linz. Oh, for God's sake, I can't remember it.
Angie, it's your fault, okay?
It's my fault. Yeah. I honestly can't. I remember him saying, top guy, angry guy, you're disgusting. I remember you saying that, but I swear to God, I can't remember what over though.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave the alcohol alone. You haven't had a drink, boys, and I'm not going to drink. Yeah.
Oh, Natalie Smith, you're telling me the mods, that's the whole point of being a mod. Piss off. I'm a lazy mod, okay?
No, but I'm sure I did block him. But I don't know what account I blocked him on. But I can't remember what it was for.
Yeah, you did block him. It was on a different account.
Yeah, but what was said? What did I block him for? Because I remember him saying it's disgusting.
You probably blocked him for the same thing.
Well, somebody had come in the box. Oh, no. It was when you were battling Levi and Hungry Guy was in Levi's comments and Levi blocked him. And then I think he come over to yours and then AQ and that was saying in Levi. So basically Levi was saying, oh, just block him, Angie, block him. And they didn't really give you a proper explanation. You just went, oh, okay, then you just blocked him from one of your...
Oh, right.
That's all the comments were telling you there, do you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I honestly can't remember. Oh, was it about the ROP comment?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my God. Do you know what? It's quite scary. I can't bloody remember.
But the thing I had to say about that, I was there's a lot of creators, just because they've got a lot more following, they get away with telling people to get ropes. Do you know what I mean? I know, and I'm not condoning Hungry Guy in any way, but I just think you need to have the same energy for everyone.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
You can't be outraged just because Hungry Guy said it. Got to be outraged for everyone.
Tell me what to do on my platform, guys. Exactly. I'm hungry now. Well, anyway, we haven't got the video, guys, so I'd like to hear it. Do you know what I mean? Oh well. Oh wait a minute, people. Someone sent me.
Okay, Rebecca could lie.
Angry Guy thinks Rebecca could be lying. Oh, here it is. I think I found it.
What's that?
Thank God for that. I think is this the one?
Okay, Rebecca.
Wait a minute, everyone. I think I found it.
Okay, Rebecca could lie. Okay, well, Rebecca's just like she could lie.
You're saying women could lie, trying to be accountable.
Why would she lie? Why would to get at him? Okay, she's feel some type of way against this guy. Okay, so she will use her platform to literally bash him, get everyone against him, and all of that. Okay, that's literally what she would basically do. Okay, she doesn't get to jump to the front of the queue. There's other people who have been through stuff, not just her.
What does she gain? What does she gain from the whole fucking scenario? Because she gains nothing. She loses. She's lost already.
What would she lose? Tell me what she would lose.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, and thank you everyone for the
Oh my word, you telling me what would she lose?
Yeah,
Unfortunately, though, there are some women that do lie about it, right? But however, listen, this woman's got evidence. She's got all of that, okay? And the police massively let her down.
Please answer me this question.
Do you not know what Rebecca Goodwin does apart from her career?
What does she
Someone's put, for fuck's sake, let me tell you a story, and I'm talking about Rebecca Goodwin because I know 100%, I'm behind her 100%. She's got evidence, she's got all of that. The police have massively let her down, and I believe it's probably because of the job she does. Yeah, I'm behind her. I don't need to question the woman. I don't think she's lying. I 100% believe her. Absolutely, right? The guy's confessed, thank God, you know, and he's in the right place, yeah? But I'm not talking about Rebecca Goodwin when I say this. There was a case of a woman that did lie about grape, and she put a man in jail because she had a personal vendetta against him, yeah, and it was only he went to jail for 3 months, and it was only that they reopened the case that they found out she had a history of it, and she a history of it, of lying and, you know, getting back, you know, I don't know, she was a man hater or something like that, but it's only a small percentage, don't get me wrong, but that's why we do have a court case with everything. TV, people lie about TV all the time as well, that's another thing, yeah. So what I'm saying is it's a small percentage, but it can happen. That's why we do have a justice system, yeah, where you have a defence team, you know, you know. So I do believe you've got to have receipts before you put anyone in jail. It's just unfortunate. It's one of those things that women do not have receipts on. It's like, what's the solution though? You know, I don't know what the solution is, but I wouldn't put someone in jail based on no evidence. But Rebecca, I'm not talking about Rebecca Goodwin. 100% believe this lady. I'm just talking in general. So when this man is saying, but why would someone lie? Well, and I'm not talking about Rebecca Goodwin here. Why would someone lie? People have lied, okay?
There's loads have.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
and it's a shame because it gives women that have gone through it a really bad name. Not bad name, but you know what I mean. Yeah,
it makes it harder for them. Yeah,
it does, absolutely.
He does so much.
And that poor guy, remember, he lost everything on solicitors, had a lovely house, had everything, lost everything. He went to jail for 3 months based on a lie. You know what I mean? So he does have.
He wanted to unalive himself and everything, lost his kids and stuff, and then he had to prove it to get himself, like, even just access his kids.
But like I said, don't twist this, guys, and, you know, to fit your narrative. There's nothing to do with Rebecca. I'm just talking in general.
Do you not
for charity? Oh, okay. Let me talk about the charity thing. Okay, I'm not gonna. But if you want me to, I will gladly talk about the charity thing. Okay.
Oh yes, but no, I'm not talking. Guys, there you are twisting it again. I'm not talking about Rebecca. I'm just talking in general because of what Simply Fraser said. Is why would a woman lie? But women have done, and not talking about Rebecca, but they have done.
If that's charity of her just lining her own pockets.
Are you basically said you don't like Rebecca? Try and go against the fucking grain.
No, I'm not trying to go against the grain.
Yes, you are.
I don't know if I've even seen this video. I'm not too sure.
Very valid point, but you lot are just like, you believe anything you see online.
Exactly. The only reason I'm not dropping it is because people are seeing what kind of person he actually fucking is, and this is the shit that he does all the fucking time. And it's good that maybe 1,000 people are able to see him.
Okay, we'll wait until everything comes out and let's see what happens. We'll have a again. Okay, and let's see what you guys say then.
Yeah, so he's not really just you know, because like I said, you know, in the courtroom, you know, you are questioned, right? However, I feel like he is just calling her a liar. He's not saying, well, you know, I just feel he's calling her a liar. That's how I feel.
So question. Let's flip it on the reverse here, Hungry Guy. What has she got to gain from doing what she's doing?
Oh, there he goes again.
She obviously feels some type of way against the guy. Okay, what other way is she going to get a guy? A woman can get a guy in 2 ways. Either his reputation or his wallet.
Hang on 2 seconds. But what is she gaining? What is she gaining from doing what she's done?
He thinks that everybody works with this mentality.
There is nothing to gain. There is nothing to gain.
There is something to gain. She wants to get back at the guy for whatever reason, whatever
Why
vendetta
would
she
that
has
come in your
against
head
him.
when someone
There's
you
two
know?
ways.
Can I just talk a minute before I go?
Yeah.
You know what Hungry Guy's done, don't you? He's made a statement instead of instead of having it on a general chit chat. Yeah. What he's done is talked about this individual
I think if there's
case.
discussion, if I think there's a discussion on like DV, grape, and all those kind of things as to you know what we're saying about evidence and things. Yeah, I can understand. You know,
That's what he's done. He should have just spoke about this case.
Yeah, there was a time and a place to like basically talk about it, not when
that's it, Lynch. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So do you know this man? Through his reputation.
Do you know this man? What reputation on Rebecca? Do you know either of them? Or are you just rolling with your own narrative here? Do you know
Rebecca Goodwin? Do you know
No, I don't. That's why I don't come on, but why would I fucking say it? She's lied about it.
I started off by saying I think she should have let the police do their thing.
The police don't do fuck all about it until you put it on the police.
If we all run about playing vigilante, and take the law into our own hands, we'll have carnage out there.
But that's my whole point. That's my whole point.
No, the problem is this guy is the
Everyone, thank you. Hungry Guy, you say you love your mum and your sister. If someone was doing that to them and they said, stop now, you're hurting me and making them bleed, which part of that is not rape?
Okay. Oh my God, it's just... Okay, so you guys are quick to label this man, quick to everything based on Rebecca's say-so. Because Rebecca said it must be the gospel truth.
It's not her say-so, she had video evidence. She's got video evidence.
She's got video evidence that no one has seen.
You know what? Can I say something, right? I kind of get where he's coming from in some ways, right? Because if maybe that was someone else, like, you know, that someone that's a bit untrustworthy, say me, I'm not untrustworthy, but a lot of people don't trust me. I don't know why. I have a lot of hate on here. If there was someone like me, I think people would say the same thing. And if that was... Yeah.
Angie, people have said you've lied about your trauma loads of times on this app.
Again, for Rebecca Goodwin, yeah. You know, I think she's an amazing woman because she's a woman.
She has got proof, Angie. She has got proof.
Sunshine, you're not listening.
I am. Go on.
You're not, right? If I had said that, right? If I came out with something like that, people would go against me because they think I'm a liar. Yeah, because of who I am. Yeah, because they have a dislike for me. And I honestly think people would ask me for the evidence. I really do. I think people would ask me for that. Honestly, I really do, Sunshine. I bet people will be live after live saying, questioning it. I really do. But however, with the Angry Guy and Rebecca Good, with this thing, I just think he sometimes does go against the grain. But I kind of get where he's coming from. I think if it was in court, I think it'd be it wouldn't be the same kind of questions, obviously, but things would be questioned. Do you get what I'm saying? But I think, I don't know if he should have brought it to social media. I think it was a discussion on Grape or DV. I think I can get where he's coming from, yeah, if it was a general conversation. But however, it could come up like he's targeting this one woman, because that's what he was speaking about. Him calling her a liar. Because he's basically saying he doesn't believe her, right?
Yeah, he's bang out of order.
Yeah, he's basically saying he's not believing her. And I don't feel he should be saying, that, because that's a statement, right? That's not really a question. You get what I'm saying? But like a general chat on the subject, then he would have valid points.
Yeah, and I don't think it's obviously good, because obviously that's just come out with Rebecca Goodwin. And if she's seen that video, then it's obviously not helping her and her mental health, having to listen to that.
Yeah.
Let the police do their bit. Okay.
Unfortunately, the TikTokers like the jury is like they think they're the police and the jury. You know what I mean? That's what they, And I do feel the police should, but obviously the police did shit. So obviously she had no choice to bring it to TikTok. I'm big on her for that, because she's not just helping herself, but every other woman that's gone through what they have gone through, and feel that you can be brave, and if the police do not do anything, well, you should talk on it if you can. Do you know what I mean? And open up about it, because you haven't done anything wrong. He's done anything wrong. You shouldn't be ashamed of that. He should be ashamed of it. Do you know what I mean?
And can I just quickly say as well, Angie, because Hungry Guy did say something wrong. He was like, 3 weeks, so you think that's a long wait. I think what he's getting confused is that man should have been arrested straight away. Yes, court cases might take up to a year to get into court, unfortunately, but he should have been arrested for the public's protection straight away.
When it does come to this kind of thing, do they always get remanded or not? Because what about that Q Lion? He was walking the streets. Was he not found guilty?
Angie, he was on bail. Angie, he got found guilty. Then he was bailed because the prisons were too full. I'm sure he was on. He was back out in the public for about a month or something, and then he was coming on live pretending that he had to go for that. Yeah, that was disgusting. He actually been sentenced, Andrew, as well.
What if he gets found innocent? What then? No one's gonna fucking come online and say, "Look, guys, he's innocent."
Do you know why they say that? Because he's not innocent.
And he does have a point. The thing is, I don't really know much about Rebecca Goodwin, do you know what I mean? But he does have valid points if it was in a general chat and not on just one person. Because obviously,
it's pinpointed one person.
Yeah, she's watching there and thinking he's calling her a liar, he's calling her all these things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, just because the judge says so doesn't just.
But he has confessed, right?
Right, is that me?
Rebecca could lie, okay?
Yeah. So
apparently he wanted to watch the hungry guy asked to watch the video.
The disgusting thing, Angie, it's took for Rebecca to do that, and the police still didn't go and arrest him. He actually handed himself in. Yeah. That just shows how bad the police are.
Yeah. Takes ages for the police round here, because I'm Derbyshire. Takes ages for him to come to
he pretty much confessed to well, I don't know what he said to the police. In fact, he's handed himself in. My assumptions is he's
going to be
guilty.
Yeah.
Pleading, but that's how I see. He's pleading guilty, right?
Angie, in an interview, they're going to show him the evidence. They're going to show him that video. And he obviously won't be able to deny it, will he?
No.
Yeah.
Hopefully he does admit it, Angie, to not have to go through it well.
Rebecca Goodwin is very lucky. Very lucky she's got the evidence, because like Roadman says, very true, not many get to court because of evidence, isn't it? There are many reasons, I suppose, but one of them being evidence. So it's such difficult to get evidence on such things. So so many women don't.
For Rebecca's sake, Angie, I hope he does just plead guilty so she doesn't have to go through the trauma of going through a trial.
It's a difficult one, right? Because you'd want that person to plead guilty so you don't have to go through trial, right? Because that will be, However, you want him to, I don't know, because you'd want a trial also. Do you know what I mean? Because you'd want him to get longer sentence. Because, him pleading guilty, he's going to get a shorter sentence.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, but if you've got solid, the way I see it, if you've got solid evidence on that person and he's confessed to it, well, I don't know, then he'll probably plead guilty, I suppose.
I can see his solicitors.
Kimmy wants the box. Shall I put her back in?
I don't know. I'm just saying with me, I think I'd want that person to plead not guilty just so there's a trial and you get a bloody, throw the book at him.
And Kimmy wants the box. Shall I put her back in?
He's still would that he need to go to a hearing when he does get, even if he does plead guilty, because he still needs to stand up there and then plead guilty and then go back for sentencing. So he could still go into court and see him getting sent down. Do you know what I mean? But I understand what you're saying, because he'll get
How many
much
years
less.
do you think somebody would get for something, if they was to plead guilty?
I reckon he'd get about 7 years. I'd have to do 3.5.
Not long enough though, eh? Mm. But if he pled not guilty and found guilty, he would get a lot longer, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Somebody in the comments have said the victim wouldn't want to go through the trauma. It's true, though.
Yeah, and I understand that, absolutely.
Yeah, even if he got found guilty, Angie, he'd probably only get an extra couple of years anyways, say a 10 year and have to do 5. He needs to get released on good behaviour.
Angie? I'm almost 90% sure that video you were playing then is the video. I am in the box on that video, and that is the live that he said it in.
Said what?
The thing that the whole argument erupted.
Pub thing I didn't hear. I didn't hear about what he said about that wasn't on that video when he said, why does she go to the pub? Huh?
Keep playing the video.
I played it right to the end. Is there another video? That's the bit that's missing.
Angie, go on that page where you're being tagged on, Angie, and check the video after that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, one second.
Yeah, if anybody's got part 2 to that, please, because that's the correct live.
It'll be the next video long.
I do.
Yeah. Is it the next video long?
No, the next one's with Roadman. So,
No,
and this is Johnson. Wait a minute, yeah, that's Roadman.
Shut up.
Okay, we all know about reputation and
right, listen, shut up. I'm going to say something, right? What I'm going to say to you is right now, this woman has come forward and she has said she has got 7-minute video footage of her crying.
Yeah, it's not this one. I don't think that's with Roadman. That's the only one.
It was the same live that you were playing then, was the live that it was said in. I know that for 100% because I was in the box when it was said.
Just me. Can you tag Angie in Delusive? Somebody's saying they've tagged you in Delusive 23, but can you tag her in Delusive 40? Have you got access to 23 on that phone, Ange?
23, I don't know, I think I have one.
Just me. Tag her on Delusive 40.
Hungry guy is out of order. He's out of order.
Like I said, it was a general conversation. Some of his points are valid. If it wasn't targeting one person, he would have valid points, like about evidence. You know, even if someone has evidence, it doesn't mean they've got all the evidence. It doesn't mean it shows everything. It don't mean, you know. Did you get him saying? So I'd understand where he's coming from in a general discussion.
But pinpointing it, that does. Pinpointing one woman, that could stop her going further. So, yeah.
If you can't tag Angie 40, tag Zayana's account and she can play it on her device.
The thing is I'm going to be straight with you. I don't normally come into boxes. I normally sit in and watch, but I was in a box that day because of what he was saying. Do you know what I mean? And I was there. I remember it as clear as day because I was calling him out for everything that he said. And then he just, it weren't even like, it was like, I think it was mentioned and like that she had bumped into him in the pub and he went, well, she shouldn't have put herself in that position. That was exactly what he said. I've got no...
is that what he said?
Yeah, honestly, Angie, I've got no reason to lie. I really have no reason to lie.
Then that's obviously completely, that's bang out of order, absolutely.
Yeah. Because at that point, everybody in the live then jumped on him like,
the thing is, though, Camille, it gets worse and worse. These are things that people have not told me. You know, first of all, he told me, you know, what he said. I think I played this video before. I'm not going to lie. I probably had a drink, so I can't remember it. Do you know what I mean? But it's first he's saying to me, you know, he's just telling her not to go, you know, on social media because she won't have a police case. Then it's about this pub thing, and now it's something, you know, it just gets bloody worse.
That was his initial point. His initial point when he came into the box was that she should never have took it to social media. Right, I disagree with him saying that as well because she had
what he said to me is he meant as in you don't want to ruin your police case, but we all know why she took it to social media is because the police weren't listening to her.
Yeah, that was his initial point. But then as the conversation progressed and more was being discussed, that's when he then made the comment saying that she put herself in that position in the pub.
Because I can understand the social media thing because Rodman explained it really well. Like, you need an unbiased jury.
Why can't she go to even if he wasn't there, why can't she go in there? Yeah, no, I'm not advising that, but get me wrong. But however, why can't she use that? She's a victim, not the bloody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gone personal.
He's the one that should leave. He should be leaving the pub.
This was the point. He was then trying to twist it, saying that Top Girl had twisted it to state that that's what he said. It weren't. He left his mouth. So when he's in this box then saying to me, well, why shouldn't she go to the pub? Well, you tell me, hungry guy, why she shouldn't go to the pub. Because you made that statement. You tell me why.
It's gone very personal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
From what I get, I don't think she knew he was even in there. I don't know. But however, even if she did know he was in there, why can't she look in there? She's not the suspect here. He is. He should be leaving, if anything. Do you know what I mean? He's the one that done wrong, not her. She's done nothing wrong.
The fact of the matter is, it's men like him questioning women that make women that have been through these situations not want to speak up because they get torn down enough as it is. Do you know what I mean? They go to court and the way they get cross-examined is disgusting. They get degraded. They have to constantly relive what's gone through, like what they've gone through.
I'm not going to lie, Kimmy. I've got, you know, with myself, I do believe in receipts. You know what I mean? And I do think you've got to be questioned in court. I mean, that's just ridiculous what you just said, to be honest.
No, I'm not saying you don't have to be questioned in court. No. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying
means alongside being outside of court.
I said, when it comes to the general public, doing the same is what a solicitor would do. It's not anyone in the general
you're not judge and
public
jury, you mean?
position.
The
Yeah,
only
it's
time I question people if there's two creators, for example, Speedo and Laura, right? That I would question because that's two that we know them both. We know, they could get threats. We might know where they live. I think that's completely different because I do believe if you're going to make an accusation to someone on TikTok, you've got to come with receipts. Because that's an accusation, a severe accusation. It could be damaging because we know what the person looks like. We know all about them. That's the only time I would question it. And that was with the Speedo and Laura situation, which a lot of people did question.
I'm not going to comment on what other people have been through. That's not my place to do so. The only thing
I'm just saying, people have a right to question things like that, in my opinion.
The only thing I didn't like is, for one, the girl had come on, she had stated she'd got the evidence. He did ask to see it. He was like, well, show me the evidence.
That's disgusting.
He did, and that's fact. He also then said about putting herself in that position and then also questioning why the victim felt it necessary to take it to social media after 3 weeks. It's got nothing to do with him. Why this lady, I don't want to keep mentioning her name because it's not fair.
Still in here.
Why this lady...
Do you know what I find concerning?
Zion, have you been tagged in anything?
Do you know what I
People
find
have tagged me in the
concerning?
comments and said they've tagged me, but no one's tagged me in nothing, and no one shared me with nothing, and no one sent a message.
No one.
Do you know what I
Can I
find?
just say something? Even the police wouldn't ask for their evidence, because there's a special unit as somebody would send it to, that you cannot send that to the police because that will be classed as RP, revenge porn, believe it or not. There's a special unit that you send things like that to. Do you know what I mean? Never ever send nudes or anything like that to the police officer. The police.
But anyway, I'm going to drop. I just wanted to let you know that was the live it was said in. Again, thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me say what I needed to say, Tom. And I 110% told the truth in every single thing that I said when I come into his box.
Do you know what I find concerning? The fact that Hungry Guy ain't saying what he said was wrong.
Is he? No, I think he's blocked, I think. But I was going to say I wanted him to hear the video.
No, I don't think he's... I'll have a look and see if he's been blocked. I think he got kicked, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he got blocked. Kicked and blocked.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, don't block people unless I say though, please. Don't do that, okay? Because I'm not having people control my platform either.
Do you want us to unblock the man, Joe?
No, leave him because I wanted him to hear the video. But it's like someone blocked AB yesterday. I wanted to take a screenshot of his comment. It was a horrible comment about me, but I couldn't because he got blocked. And just please, if you're going to block someone, just take screenshots. With Hungry Guy, I wanted him to listen to the video because he was denying it. So that's why I didn't block him.
Yeah, because it would have been interesting, Angie, because he was really protesting in the box for over an hour.
I wanted to hear what he had to say in regards to the right video we found, but he can't listen to that now because he's been blocked. Do you know what I mean?
Because I was trying to understand where he was coming from, because he was saying what, he was trying to say basically, why did it take for her, this is the impression I got, why did it take for her to see him in the pub to then go to social media if it was after 3 weeks, which is sort of fair enough, but it shouldn't, do you know what I mean? I was trying to understand where he was coming from, but obviously listening to what I've listened to, it didn't seem that weird, do you know what I mean?
I just feel with him, he have a general discussion on that topic, he had valid points. But not because it's about someone that's reported it, a victim that has reported it with evidence, not you know what I mean?
It was like he was targeting her as a person.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. Yeah, that's
it was too personal.
Yeah, absolutely. But however, he had valid points. If it was a general thing, he probably,
If it was a general conversation.
Yeah, apart from the pub thing, obviously, the things that he said there, but I didn't hear that in that video. I'm not.
I think he needs to stand up and say sorry and
apologise.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely needs, especially to her.
Yeah. Crazy.
Right, I'm going, Angie. Thanks for letting me.
I'm going to come off in a minute anyway. I'm tired now. What's this videos I've got? I don't know what videos I've got here. Raven gets in. Oh, that's EQ's box.
and sit next.
That was just last night, wasn't it?
And papers here, so I'm going to do me decorating bastards. Ta-da.
I don't want to come off, guys. I need a break. And all I'm going to say is a big up Rebecca for doing what she's doing. Do you know what I mean? And standing by women. We need more women like her. You know what I mean? She, a woman's woman. Stands by what's right. And the police, they should be named and shamed. Oh my God, if that was me, I'd be putting them all over the social media. Absolutely. They'll be going all around social media. You all right, Zayana?
Yeah, alright, and
Yeah. Can I just also say just for this before I come off, and don't be like, if that has ever happened to you, you can always report it 10 years, 20 years down the line later. You don't have to report it straight away if you don't feel you want to. You can report it when you're ready, and don't let it put you off because of a one police force that didn't do their job. Doesn't mean another police force is going to be the same. All right then, guys. I'm going to go, and I will be back later. All right, speak to you soon, guys.
oh.